In 1979, Li Cunxin had just 2 days of English classes before he flew to the US as an exchange student with the Houston Ballet Company. So Cao Chi had to speak in stumbling English when he played the adult Li Cunxin who just arrived at Texas.
Cunxin. That's really beautiful. What does it mean?
It means keep my innocent heart.
And that was a real challenge for Cao Chi, who had been living in the UK since he was 15, as he had been using English more often than his native tongue for the past 17 years.
Yes, and I found a method. If I don't remember my line, I would have to think about my lines, that it feels like that I'm thinking about what I'm saying. So I stopped reading my lines, because before I was memorize everything. And then you try to act as if you can't speak proper English, but it doesn't work. And so I thought, what if I don't remember my lines and see what come out? And it worked.
Now let's try getting him to speak like one that comes straight from the shores of China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you find the girls in Singapore?
Haven't seen any yet.
So do you have problem directing him? Because he's actually quite a fluent speaker of English.
Oh, yes. Well, we had to be very careful to get it right because we didn't film it in sequence, you see. So I would say to Lee, well, in this sequence, your English is really very bad, just a few words. And then in other sequences, like the one on the beach, I would say your English is much better. And then sometimes I go and say, no, it was a little bit too good. Hesitate a bit more between the words, searching for the words. And when I saw the whole film, I thought we got it right.
Lee mentioned in his autobiography that he had a 2-day crash course in English before he moved to the States. So do you have like any crash course in Mandarin before you directed the film?
I tried. I'm very bad at languages. I've been learning French for about 30 years and I still can't understand anybody in France. And in Mandarin, I could say ni hao. I made so many friends in China and it would be wonderful to be able to talk to them in their own language. So I really regret that. But I'm amazed I can speak English.
Very good English. So what was Li Cunxin's first reaction when he saw the film for the first time, the finished product?
Oh, Lee was very enthusiastic about it. He loves it. And, of course, it's been a big boost to the sales of his book, which went mad again.
Then what about his highly entertaining book? Josh Hunnert definitely wants to do this.
No, that never sold at all. Nobody wanted to buy it.
No. Tack it onto the poster, I'm sure.
They should. I should set up a little stall here and try and sell it.
In the next clip, we get Cao Chi to share if he feels it's a pity that the likes of him might not be as well appreciated back in China.